say Japan is perfect, clean, safe, polite. A country where trains breathe like machines, and silence feels sacred. But perfection has a cost. Behind every bough, there's pressure. Behind every blossom, discipline. Japan isn't fantasy. It's precision. And once you live inside it, it changes you. This story isn't a postcard. It's the real Japan, the dream and the demand. Before we begin this journey, take a second to support it. Hit like, so more people discover Japan's true story. Subscribe for cinematic journeys that go beyond travel. And share this film with someone who dreams of Japan. Now, let's step into the land of the rising sun. Japan stretches nearly 3,000 kilometers, from the icy winds of Hokkaido to the tropical seas of Okinawa. From major islands, Honshu, Hokkaido, Kyushu, Shikoku, and more than 6,000 smaller islands, all rising from the Pacific Ring of Fire. The land area is about 377,000 square kilometers. Smaller than California, yet home to over 123 million people. Mountains cover almost 73% of the land. Cities squeeze between sea and stone. The population in 2024 was about 123.8 million. It keeps shrinking by roughly 0.4% each year. The median age, about 49.8 years. Nearly 30% of citizens are over 65, but the cities still move like youth. Tokyo, Osaka, Nagoya, energy never stops. The climate changes every few hours. Snow in Hokkaido, rain in Kyoto, sun in Okinawa. Spring means sakura, the cherry blossoms. Autumn means crimson leaves. Seasons here are not decoration. They are the calendar. Tokyo at dawn, neon fading, trains gliding, steam rising from a midnight ramen stall. Time obeys people, because people obey time. The Tokyo Metro moves over 9 million passengers every day. On-time rate, 99.96%. The Shinkansen, Japan's bullet train. Speed, up to 320 kilometers per hour. Average delay, less than a minute. If it's late by 20 seconds, the company apologizes. Technology and tradition breathe together. 5G Tower stand beside Schlinnes. Vending machines glow in alleyways. There are over 5 million of them, one for every 23 people. Respect is oxygen here. You don't notice it until it's gone. A bow of 15 degrees for greeting. 45 for gratitude. Shoes off indoors. Silence on trains. Consideration in every movement. Pop culture and ritual coexist. Anime exports bring over $25 billion a year. Yet team masters still practice centuries-old ceremonies. Sumo wrestlers still bless the ring with salt, and temple bells still echo through the morning mist. Japanese aesthetics rest on 3 ideas. Wabi-sabi, beauty and imperfection. Kanso, simplicity. Ma, the space between things. Even silence has shape. A pause means respect. The spirit of wa, harmony, connects everything. Traffic, temples. Dea is the rhythm of society. Religion is a blend. Shinto and Buddhism. Few people are strictly religious. Yet almost everyone visits shrines on New Year's Day. Discipline is everywhere, from factories to schools to kitchens. A sushi chef trains 10 years before touching tuna. A craftsman spends a lifetime perfecting one motion. Japan remains the world's third largest economy. GDP, around 4.2 trillion US dollars in 2024. Unemployment below 3%. Exports, cars, semiconductors, robots. But its real product is craftsmanship. Perfection isn't luxury, it's duty. Foreign residents now exceed 3 million, many from China, Vietnam, the Philippines, and Nepal. More arrive each year to study and work. Japan is changing slowly. More foreign voices, more English signs, more curiosity than fear. To visit Japan is to marvel. To live here is to adapt. To understand it is to slow down. Rider has a price, and in Japan, it's printed in yen. In 2025, Tokyo remains one of Asia's most expensive cities, but it's still cheaper than New York or London. Let's talk about life in numbers. Cost of living. Tokyo. Rent for a single apartment, about 130,000 yen. That's around $870 a month. Total living costs, 250,000 yen, roughly $1,650. Osaka, rent, 95,000 yen, or $640. Monthly total, 200,000 yen. That's about $1,300. Fukuoka, rent, 70,000 yen, about $470. Total monthly living, 160,000 yen, around $1,050. Utilities cost about 22,000 yen. Internet, 4,000. Phone, 6,000. A train or subway pass, 12,000 yen a month. Groceries, 40 to 50,000 yen. A bowl of ramen, 950 yen. Curry, 850. Sushi lunch, about 1,000. Coffee, 400 yen. Gym membership, 7 to 10,000 a month. Space is the true luxury. The average Tokyo apartment is 25 square meters. Key money, 1 month's rent, a gift to the landlord. Add deposit and agent fees, and you might pay 3 months up front. Most apartments are unfurnished. Furnishing a small flat costs about 150,000 yen, roughly $1,000 US. It's expensive, yes, but what you pay for is reliability. Clean water, quiet neighbors, power that never fails, trains that arrive on the second. In Japan, the cost of living buys more than comfort. It buys peace, order, and trust. Work culture. Work here is devotion. The Japanese word shigoto means to serve. The average full-time salary is about 4.9 million yen per year. That's around 32,500 US dollars. After tax, the average monthly income is about 340,000 yen, roughly $2,200. The work week runs 40 to 45 hours. Overtime is common, though the law limits it to 45 hours per month. Premium Friday encourages staff to leave early once a month, but many still stay until the boss goes home. Office culture runs on etiquette. Arrive 10 minutes early. Exchange business cards with both hands. Bow slightly deeper to a superior. Keep your phone silent. And always think of the group before yourself. Remote work and startups are rising, but hierarchy still holds the rhythm of the office. Effort equals honor. Failure equals shame. the shadow of overwork. Beneath the discipline lies exhaustion. Karoshi, death from overwork, is a real word. About 30% of employees work more than 50 hours each week. Mental health days are increasing, but the stigma remains. People rarely speak of stress. They simply bow and keep going. Loneliness is another shadow. 1/3 of households are single. Half of adults report feeling isolated. In 2021, Japan even appointed a minister for loneliness. The goal: to reconnect people, reduce suicide, and rebuild community. Still, empathy survives in small gestures. A stranger returns your lost wallet. A volunteer cleans the park on Sunday. A shop clerk bows as you leave, even when the store is empty. Harmony may be cracked, but it still holds. Visas and immigration. Patience is the first visa. To stay more than 90 days, paperwork is your companion. Here are the main visa types for 2025. Student visa for university or language school, renewable each year. Engineer or specialist visa for professionals in IT, business, or design. Instructor visa for teachers. Specified skilled worker type 1 and 2 for labor sectors like caregiving, construction, or agriculture. Highly skilled professional visa, a point system that can lead to permanent residency in 5 years. Working holiday visa for citizens of 25 partner countries under age 30. Spouse or dependent visa for family members. Application time, 1 to 3 months. Students can work up to 28 hours a week. Permanent residency usually comes after 10 years. For highly skilled workers, 5, Japan remains selective, but the doors are opening slowly. Foreign residents now number over 3 million, the highest in history. They teach, code, cook, and care. They build the bridges Japan will soon need. Study and education. Dreams bring you here. Reality tests you. Transformation keeps you. Japan treats learning as a journey of character. Not only grades, not only facts, but how you carry yourself while you learn. Children clean their classrooms. They serve lunch to each other. They bow before class begins. Respect is not taught. It is lived. Universities and tuition. Japan hosts about 780 universities, 86 national, 90 public, more than 600 private. Top names: the University of Tokyo, Kyoto University, Osaka University, Keio, Waseda, Tokyo Institute of Technology. In 2025, tuition fees remain among the lowest in the developed world. National universities charge about 535,000 yen a year, roughly $3,600. Public universities are slightly higher, around 600,000 yen. Private universities vary widely, from 900,000 to 1.5 million yen a year. That's $6,000 to $10,000. Living costs add another 1 to 200,000 yen each month. Housing, food, and transport combined, Tokyo costs the most. Regional cities like Fukuoka or Nagoya offer lower rent and calmer life. Scholarships and support. Money should never stop learning. Japan offers help through scholarships. MEXD, the government scholarship. It covers full tuition. pays travel costs, and gives a monthly stipend of about 117,000 yen. JASO supports exchange and short-term students. Private foundations also give grants. Toyota, Rotary, Mitsubishi, Suntory. Competition is high, but effort is rewarded. Student visa. To study, you need a student visa. It starts with a certificate of eligibility from a school, then an application at the Japanese embassy. Processing takes 1 to 3 months. The visa allows 28 hours of part-time work each week, full-time during holidays. Most students work in cafes, restaurants, or convenience stores. Some teach languages or assist in offices. The money pays for rent and groceries. The real reward is practice, speaking Japanese every day. Language and life. Language is both wall and key. Japanese has 2 phonetic alphabets, hiragana and katakana, and over 2,000 kanji characters. To reach JLPT N2 level, enough for most jobs, you need about 600 hours of study. At first, it feels impossible. It becomes music. Every sign, every voice on the train starts to make sense. Universities often offer language classes for free. Language schools, meanwhile, cost around 600,000 yen per year. Courage is the first word you learn. Campus life. Foreign students now number over 260,000, most from China, Vietnam, Nepal, and Indonesia. But Western enrollment is rising fast. Japanese campuses mix order and freedom. Classes start on time. Attendance matters, but festivals, clubs, and circles fill every afternoon. Music clubs, anime clubs, ceremonias, soccer, kendo, calligraphy. Participation is how you belong. Joining one group means joining a family. In dorms, space is small, but community is strong. You share kitchens, laughter, and late-night noodles. Friendships cross languages. Patience becomes fluency. Graduation and beyond. A degree opens the door, but the journey continues. Graduates can apply for a designated activities visa, 1 extra year to search for work. Companies value loyalty more than speed. They train employees for life. International graduates who reach JLPT N2 or higher can join the same hiring tracks as locals. Starting salary averages 250,000 yen a month, about $1,700. Success is never quick here, but it lasts. To study in Japan is to learn patience. Grades fade, character remains. Healthcare and safety. Health in Japan is not a luxury. It is a right. The system is simple, efficient, and built for everyone. Healthcare system. Japan's national health insurance, the NHI, covers every resident, citizen or foreigner, worker or student. Premiums depend on income. For most adults, it's around 20 to 30,000 yen a month. That's roughly 130 to 200 US dollars. The plan covers 70% of all medical costs. Doctor visits, hospital stays, prescriptions, even dental care and childbirth. Children and low-income families often pay less. Hospitals are clean, doctors polite, appointments punctual. You remove your shoes, you bow, you wait in silence. The entire experience feels like ritual, precise and calm. Pharmacies wrap medicine in quiet care. Instructions neat, measured, exact. Preventive checkups are common. Many companies require them yearly. The goal is not to cure sickness. It's to catch it before it starts. Life expectancy in 2024 was 84.7 years, the highest in the world. Infant mortality, just 1.7 per 1,000 births. The secret? Diet, discipline, movement, seafood instead of sugar, vegetables over fat, walking over driving. Health isn't a trend, it's a habit. Emergency and disaster preparedness. Japan sits on the ring of fire. Earthquakes are normal. Typhoons visit every summer. But fear is rare. Preparation is routine. Every phone receives real-time emergency alerts. Schools and offices practice drills twice a year. Shelters are mapped and ready. When a quake hits, you'll see no panic. Only motion. Only discipline. In 2024, Japan recorded over 1,000 earthquakes stronger than magnitude. Yet casualties were few, because systems work, because people cooperate. Safety and cleanliness. Japan is one of the safest countries on earth. Homicide rate, 0.2 per 100,000 people. Pickpocketing rare. Lost wallets, returned over 80% of the time. Children walk to school alone, at 7 years old, across busy streets. Every district has a koban, a tiny police box. Part help desk, part guardian, part symbol of trust. Women can ride trains at midnight without fear. Phones left on tables stay there. Cleanliness is national culture. There are few public bins. People carry trash home. Every neighborhood sorts waste into 5 or more types. Burnable, non-burnable, plastic, metal, paper. Street sweepers are rare because citizens sweep their own space. Tourists often ask, where are the trash cans? The answer is simple. In people's hands. Clean streets are a sign of shared pride. Politeness as protection. Safety here isn't enforced by fear. It's built on conscience. Respect creates security. A society that trusts behaves better than one that guards. That's why crime is low. That's why you feel peace at midnight on a Tokyo street. Harmony isn't perfect, but it's powerful. Tourism and discovery. To visit Japan is to step into a living painting. Every corner feels composed. Every sound feels deliberate. Every moment asks you to slow down and look. The major destinations. Tokyo, the capital of movement. Neon, steel, silence. Shibuya crossing pulses with life. Asakusa's temples breathe history. Akihabara glows with technology. Shinjuku never sleeps. Kyoto, the mirror of the past. 17 UNESCO heritage sites. More than 1,600 temples and shrines. The Golden Pavilion. The Arashiyama bamboo forest. Tea houses hidden behind wooden doors. Osaka, Japan's kitchen. Loud, warm, hungry. Takoyaki, okonomiyaki, kushikatsu. Laughter echoes through the streets. Hokkaido, white winters. lavender summers, ski slopes in Osaka, hot springs in Noborabetsu, silence as white as the snow, Okinawa, coral reefs and tropical breeze. A different rhythm, part Japan, part island dream. Ryukyu culture lives through dance and song. Each region feels like a different world, yet all speak the same language of respect. Moving around the country, travel here is a dream of precision. The Japan Rail Pass, about 29,650 yen, roughly 200 US dollars, buys 7 days of unlimited train travel. It connects Tokyo to Kyoto in 2.5 hours, to Osaka in 3, to Hokkaido in 5. Domestic flights are cheap and fast. Tokyo to Osaka, 10,000 yen, about 70 US dollars. Night buses cost half that. Transportation networks run like arteries. Every schedule exact, every station clean. Where to stay? Choices fit every traveler. Capsule hotels start at 3,000 yen a night, about $20. Business hotels around 8,000, $55. Traditional ryokans with onsen baths, 15 to 30,000 yen, 1 to 200 US dollars. Guest houses and airbnbs fill the gaps. Even a budget room comes spotless and quiet. Food is everywhere. Convenience stores feed millions daily. Onigiri, sandwiches, bento boxes, everything fresh, everything labeled. Under 500 yen a meal. Vending machines outnumber traffic lights. 5 million across the nation. They sell coffee, tea, soups, and smiles. Seasons and festivals. Japan changes its color 4 times a year. Spring, cherry blossoms turn parks into dreams. Families gather for hanami, picnics under the flowers. Summer, fireworks explode over Tokyo Bay. Yukata kimonos, paper fans, lanterns floating on rivers. Gion Matsuri in Kyoto. Awa Odori in Tokushima. Autumn, leaves burn red and gold. Temples glow under maples. It's a season of reflection and warm tea. Winter, snow festivals in Sapporo. Steam rising from onsen baths. A time for quiet, for recovery. The country breathes through its seasons. Each one a reminder of impermanence and beauty. Tourism today. Tourism accounts for about 7% of Japan's GDP. Over 31 million visitors arrived in 2024. The goal for 2025, 40 million. The government invests in sustainable tourism. Eco-lodges in Nagano. Electric buses in Kyoto. Plastic waste reduction across Tokyo. Even with crowds, politeness remains. Locals bow. Station staff guide you with precision. Strangers offer help in broken English and big smiles. Travel in Japan is not just about seeing. It's about feeling how a society functions when respect is law. Hidden Japan. Leave the bullet train. Take a slow line to the countryside. You'll find villages in Gifu, rice fields in Niigata, fishing towns in Kochi, hot springs in Oita. Rent drops below 40,000 yen a month. Neighbors know your name. The local store owner bows when you enter and again when you leave. Here, you feel time move the way it should, slowly. Hidden Japan. Leave the bullet train. Take a slow line to the countryside. You'll find villages in Gifu, rice fields in Niigata, fishing towns in Kochi, hot springs in Oita. Rent drops below 40,000 yen a month. Neighbors know your name. The local store owner bows when you enter and again when you leave. Here, you feel time move the way it should, slowly. The shadow, challenges of perfection. Every light casts a shadow, even perfection. Behind Japan's calm surface lies quiet struggle. The aging nation. Japan is growing old, faster than any country on Earth. In 2024, nearly 29% of the population was over 65. The birth rate fell to 1.25 children per woman, one of the lowest in the world. Every year, there are more funerals than births. The population stands at about 123.8 million. By 2070, it could fall below 87 million. Rural towns are emptying. Schools close. Shops vanish. Trains run without passengers. The government offers childcare subsidies, paid parental leave, free preschool, but few young couples feel secure enough to start families. Housing is small, jobs are demanding, daycare waiting lists are long, so people delay marriage or give up on it. Japan's future depends on balance, welcoming more foreign workers, while supporting its aging citizens with dignity. Work pressure. Discipline builds the country, but pressure defines it. Karoshi, death by overwork, remains a national concern. Surveys show 30% of workers exceed 50 hours a week. Reforms are happening. Flexible schedules, remote work, shorter hours. But culture changes slowly. Employees hesitate to leave before their boss. Apologies replace sleep. Loyalty outweighs rest. Young people dream differently now. They want balance, freedom, a life beyond the office tower. More startups are forming. Freelancers rise. Digital nomads arrive with laptops and courage. Japan begins to breathe new air. Economic pressure. The economy remains strong but tight. Average household income, 5.3 million yen per year, roughly 35,000 US dollars. Almost unchanged for a decade. Inflation hit 2.6% in 2024. Wages barely moved. Food, rent, and energy all grew more expensive. For the middle class, life feels steady but heavy. For the young, dreams feel delayed. Still, resilience is cultural. People save, people adapt, people endure. Gender inequality. Women make up nearly half the workforce, but leadership remains unequal. In 2024, women held just 15% of management positions. Pay gaps persist. Many leave jobs after childbirth due to lack of support. The government's goal, 30% female leadership by 2030. Progress is slow, but conversations grow louder. Change in Japan always begins quietly. The hidden poverty. Few see it, but poverty exists, especially among the elderly. Roughly 1 in 5 seniors lives below the poverty line. Many survive on small pensions. Others keep working into their 70s. Yet, even in struggle, dignity stays intact. Clean clothes, polite bows. No one complains loudly. Resilience. Japan endures. Earthquakes shake it. Typhoons strike it. Economies shift. But order returns, always. When the 2011 tsunami destroyed entire towns, volunteers from across the country rebuilt them. When COVID hit, people wore masks without argument. When prices rose, they adapted. Discipline is their shield. Empathy is their core. Japan's perfection isn't flawless. It's courageous. It's human. The lesson: transformation and reflection. To visit Japan is to marvel. To live here is to adapt. To understand it, you must slow down. You learn patience at the crosswalk. You learn discipline from a queue. You learn humility from a simple bow. Japan changes you quietly, not through words, but through rhythm. Every street, every train, every cup of tea teaches something. Perfection isn't a goal, it's a habit. You start saying thank you before you think to. You start sorting your thoughts like recycling, carefully, deliberately. You start apologizing even when no one asks you to. Minimalism replaces clutter. Calm replaces noise. Order replaces rush. You realize beauty isn't loud. It whispers. Lessons from the land. From its people, humility. From its order, discipline. From its seasons, impermanence. From its temples, stillness. Japan teaches that efficiency can be gentle, that silence can be strong, that care is an art form. To stand in Kyoto at sunset, to ride a Shinkansen through mist, to eat ramen under neon light, you begin to feel it. Life is measured in moments, not minutes. Japan is not heaven. It's a mirror. It shows you who you are when faced with precision. Transformation. Foreigners arrive chasing adventure. They leave carrying awareness. They learn that respect isn't obedience, it's empathy. They discover that community begins with responsibility. They see how small actions build a great nation. A child's bow, a shopkeeper's smile, a train arriving on time. Each says, "I respect your time because I respect mine." Japan's greatest innovation isn't technology, it's courtesy. The farewell. And so, the story ends, but the echo remains. To understand Japan is to see the power of quiet, the strength of order, the beauty of care. It's not a place you just visit. It's a place that visits you and stays. Every sound, every rule, every blossom, they linger. You leave with fewer words and a deeper calm. If this story moved you, don't just close the window. Show the world you care about meaningful stories. Like this video, it tells the platform this story matters. Share it so more travelers, dreamers, and learners see Japan for what it truly is. And subscribe for more journeys that don't just show the world, but change how you see it. This is not the end. It's an invitation to keep exploring, feeling, and learning. Take a deep breath and remember, perfection isn't the destination. It's the discipline of care.